The title card of the series sets the stage, teasing an intriguing tale in a mystical school setting. It's like the opening credits of your favorite TV show, giving a hint of the magic and drama about to unfold. In this chapter, the scene opens up with a serene yet mysterious environment. It's quiet, too quiet, as if something big is about to go down. A group of students, looking like they're straight out of a magical academy brochure, are having a little gathering. And guess who's the star of this impromptu party? None other than S-Class Baek Yuseol. Yeah, he's kind of a big deal. One of the students, standing on a higher ground, seems to be observing the scene. Classic move, right? Trying to look all aloof and mysterious. Now, we zoom in on our main guy, Baek Yuseol. He's got that thoughtful look, probably wondering who invited him to this shindig. This guy. Yup, Baek Yuseol has spotted someone interesting. You know when you see someone and you're like, oh, it's that guy. Turns out, that guy is Raiden. He's been making waves at school recently. And you know what they say, fame comes with a price, or in this case, with a clique. Raiden, in his school uniform, is standing there, probably used to all the attention. It's like he's got his own paparazzi. So Raiden is part of Jeremy's pushovers clique. It's a clique within a clique, like Inception, but with more drama and fewer dreams. Baek Yuseol, still processing the situation, seems to be weighing his options. To engage or not to engage, that is the question. Anyway, Baek Yuseol is gathering his thoughts. Something about Raiden has caught his attention. This is going to be interesting. What does he have? Baek Yuseol is about to reveal something about Raiden. Stay tuned to find out. In a dramatic scene, we see a hand clutching onto a set of 3-point sticks. The golden hue of the sticks hints at their importance as someone exclaims in surprise, 3-point sticks? Clearly, these aren't just any ordinary sticks. As we dive deeper into the forest, two students stand talking. One, with sandy blonde hair, muses internally about how someone they consider a pushover has managed to collect so much. His buddy chimes in, mentioning a rumor about a student who cheated his way into the elite S-class. The gossip continues with the blonde-haired student who can't believe someone solved 3 weird questions to get into S-class. He scoffs at how standards at Stella have seemingly dropped. The scene shifts as someone, who seems tired of the repeated gossip, thinks to themselves about the lack of creativity in their peers' conversations. Clearly, they've heard these lines one too many times. Cut to a character addressing Baek Yuseol directly, marking a pivotal moment. The air is thick with tension as this conversation is about to take a more personal turn. Baek Yuseol, with his serious expression, is introduced. His eyes give away a hint of defiance, suggesting that he's ready to face whatever's coming. Back with the gossip duo, the blonde-haired leader demands that Baek Yuseol hand over his point sticks. The air is tense, with a sense of entitlement radiating from the speaker. Yuseol, unfazed, stands firm with his sticks still in his grasp. His stance and expression indicate he's not about to back down without a fight. With a simple yet powerful "don't wanna," Baek Yuseol refuses to comply, showing his resolve. The blonde leader is visibly taken aback, questioning if Yuseol is really resisting. The scene opens with a confident smirk and a challenging question from a mysterious figure. Do you think you can face us alone? Setting the stage for a classic school showdown. A group of students donning school uniforms appears, with one of them stepping forward, taunting about facing them single-handedly. It's like they're saying, "You and what army, bro?" Standing with a group of friends, one student wields a staff, looking all intimidating, like he's about to drop some serious magic knowledge or something. The lone protagonist stands his ground, facing the group with a determined stance, as if ready to say, "Bring it on." The bullies continue their banter, asking if he's going to use his amazing high-mid-class staff, with a tone that screams sarcasm. Another jab from the bullies, questioning his ability to even use magic, let alone wield a staff, with the protagonist deep in thought, perhaps pondering his next move. Our protagonist muses, what should I do, holding his staff, weighing his options like a wizard without spells. The narration reveals the challenge of facing Raiden, a kid with a first-class blink from a famous family, implying that this isn't just any schoolyard scuffle. Another thought bubble pops up, considering the possibility of having 3 blinks, suggesting some untapped potential or hidden power. The narrative continues, hinting that despite the odds, there's a variable in the protagonist's favor, adding a twist to the brewing conflict. The focus shifts to the protagonist. This place ain't just a regular forest. It's a whole dungeon, folks. The revelation hits like a plot twist in a soap opera. Our crew of students stands amidst the greenery, possibly wondering if they should have packed a sword instead of a lunch. One of these students steps forward, his eyes locked on the dungeon's depths. He's got a golden stick, and it looks like he's got a plan. His expression screams, "I've got this," while the others might just be considering their life choices. A close-up of the golden stick shows it's no ordinary stick. It's like Excalibur, but, stick-shaped. This student's about to make some magic happen, or at least try to. Our brave student, with hair like a brown leaf in the wind, holds out the stick with a confident, "Here." It's a brave step in this leafy labyrinth, and you can almost hear the epic soundtrack in the background. With a flick of his wrist, our hero prepares for action. His uniform is crisp, his stance determined. He's the kind of guy who'd still look good even while fighting off dungeon monsters. A new challenger enters the scene, a blonde student with an enthusiastic interest. That's what I'm talking about. This guy's clearly pumped, ready to back up our stick-wielding hero. Our hero grins, the kind of grin that says, "I've got a trick up my sleeve," or maybe he's just really confident in his stick skills. Either way, things are about to get interesting. In a flash of gold and a burst of energy, our hero lunges forward. It's like a scene straight out of an action movie, stick and all. The blonde student might want to hold on to his hat. Things are heating up. The ground lights up with the scene kicks off with a character in shock, his eyes wide open, clearly baffled by a sudden turn of events. There's a glowing object, and his expression screams, "Huh!" as he tries to make sense of what's happening. A blurred face appears, but the focus is on the glistening object, signifying something intense is going down. It's like a cosmic battle is about to unfold. Things get heated as another character, dressed sharply, steps into the scene with a determined look and a glowing weapon. It's like the universe has shifted its focus onto him. Whoa, hold up. An explosion of energy bursts forth as the characters clash. It's like a live-action anime with sparks flying everywhere and a dramatic exchange of blows. A character grips his weapon tightly, ready for action. His stance suggests he's not backing down. It's like he's saying, "Bring it on." Frustration builds up as one character exclaims, "Damn it!" A sense of urgency and desperation fills the air, hinting that things aren't going as planned. The intensity rises as the character launches another attack. His determination is palpable, as if he's fighting for something more than just victory. Words fly as one character labels the other as a commoner bastard, suggesting a heated rivalry fueled by class differences. Another burst of energy signals the continuation of the fierce battle. It's like the world is holding its breath, waiting for the next move. The character stands resolute, wielding his weapon with a confidence that suggests he's not giving up anytime soon. Emotions boil over as one character yells, "You motherfucker," showing that this fight is personal. With a blurred face but a clear sense of determination, a character looks ready to end it once and for all. Threats echo in the air as the character promises, "It'll get yo," leaving us in suspense about the final outcome. Our story unfolds deep in a lush jungle, where a young man, with an air of determination, strides forward. With a sudden realization, he exclaims, "Has gone?" indicating something or someone critical is missing. Gosh, our blonde protagonist seems quite shocked. His expression says it all as he darts forward, no time to waste. Leaping through the dense foliage, he's on a mission. But who or what is he after? Amidst the vibrant greenery, he skids to a halt, narrowly avoiding a treacherous situation. A mysterious figure stands nearby, observing. With a sigh of relief, our protagonist acknowledges that was dangerous. His attention shifts to the mysterious figure. Gratitude fills the air as he says, "Thanks for this." But what's this all about? The plot thickens. The mysterious figure holding a peculiar object seems unfazed. The suspense builds. An unexpected outburst. "You bastard, give that back!" Our protagonist is clearly not amused, demanding the return of something important. From a distance, the protagonist and his squad are in pursuit. What's the deal with this mysterious object? "Don't wanna," replies the mysterious figure, defying our protagonist's demands. The tension is real. As the mysterious figure contemplates, the point sticks sure are efficient. The plot takes an intriguing turn. Our protagonist reflects. I learned this coincidentally while the players were playing the game, hinting at a larger scheme at play. But these point sticks are actually a bug item. They are known for their unnaturally high durability, making them resistant to the magic of students. These sticks have the strength of most magic tools. Although these sticks are more helpful for other mages to use magic, for Baek Yuseol, who fights physically, a weapon with strong attack power can be used 100%. Cuke that bastard. How dare he take my point sticks? What are you guys doing? Hurry and attack. Suddenly the scenery changes, and the atmosphere grows tense with the appearance of mysterious vines and shadows. Everyone is left speechless by the unexpected. Damn it, why is it now that the dungeon? The blurred-faced dude's having a meltdown as the green vines of chaos start to close in on him and his squad. It's not exactly the best timing for a dungeon to pop up, is it? Everyone, get it together and load your magic, and don't lose that motherfucker. The squad leader's rallying the troops with some spicy language, making sure everyone's ready to blast away. Now, the shout echoes as our crew of students gears up for what seems like an epic showdown. Things are about to get real. Baek Yuseol's running away. One of the students, probably questioning his life choices, spots Baek Yuseol making a dash for it, leaving the rest of the group in the dust. You bastard, where are you going? Our magic-wielding hero is not having any of Baek Yuseol's runaway antics and unleashes a torrent of magical fury. The air crackles with magic energy as spells fly. Our determined student is throwing everything he's got into the pursuit. An exclamation of shock. The magical energy seems to have some unexpected effects, taking everyone by surprise. Those guys are better than I expected. But, amidst the chaos, a moment of reflection hits. The opponents are stronger, but there's a twist coming. Damn it, blink again. In a final twist, the mysterious blink— Where did he go? He's too fast, I can't find him. The scene is a blur of motion as our swift protagonist evades capture. The posse of uniformed students is on high alert, trying to keep up with their nimble quarry, their eyes scanning the verdant landscape. With a burst of confidence, our elusive protagonist muses on his PvP skills, making the terrain his playground. One of the students, gritting his teeth in frustration, exclaims, "Damn it, we just need to hit him once." The tension is palpable as another student, eyes wide with urgency, warns, "Raiden, the dungeon is—" Calm down, he's still nearby. The students are rallying together, their determination unwavering. Strategizing, a student advises, "Wait until the terrain stops, and if you see him, let's all attack." With a fierce expression, a student cautions about the dangers of magic rebound, urging care. A sudden, shocking confrontation leaves one of the students wide-eyed, as if caught off guard. Another student, equally surprised, locks eyes with his companion, the sense of shock spreading. A dramatic escalation ensues as the chase leads to a clash, energy crackling in the air. In a breathtaking showdown, picture this, folks. Our first glimpse is of a young dude, hair all tousled from what seems like a magical explosion. He's caught up in some serious magical shenanigans, with mysterious glowing lights and a face that screams, "What the heck just happened?" Next up, we got a blonde guy who's clearly not having the best day. The poor fellow is shouting, "Ack!" like he just stubbed his toe, but we all know it's way more serious than that. Magic is going wild, and these guys are feeling the heat. And then, bam, we have a close-up of some major magical energy swirling around. It's like watching a wizard's light show, but with less music and more uh-oh vibes. Someone's got their hand gripping a sword, trying to control this wild magic tornado. Our tousled-haired hero from earlier is back, and this time, he's shouting, "Damn!" with a face that says he's knee-deep in magical mayhem. His eyes are wide, probably wishing he took up knitting instead of wizardry. Now we see the magic really going off. It's dazzling, but also terrifying. Our guy's hand is holding on to his glowing sword like it's the last piece of pizza at a party. The magic's exploding in all directions, and things are about to get real. Ominous text appears. Magic rebound. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good at all. The scene's lit up like a disco, and everyone's realizing they might be in a bit over their heads. Panic ensues, and they brace for impact. The magic backlash hits, and everyone's clutching their heads, shouting, "Cack!" It's chaos central as the magical energy showers down like a bad weather forecast. The magic is wild and unpredictable, and these guys are definitely feeling it. The magic finally bursts out completely, leaving behind a scene that looks like an abstract painting. It's all colors and movement, but for these guys, it's just a whole lot of trouble. Blank space, the calm after the magical storm. It's almost like the manhwa itself is taking a breather after all that magical chaos. One lone shoe steps onto the ground, signaling a return to normality. It's a relief after all the magical madness, but you can bet everyone's still recovering from that disaster. The words, "it's over," bring a sense of closure. The magic's settled, the chaos has subsided, but you know these guys are going to be feeling this one for a while. Our tousled-haired hero stands there, looking over the aftermath. He's holding his sword, probably thinking about how to avoid magic rebounds in the future. It's a quiet moment after all the madness. The aftermath is clear as our two heroes nurse their aching heads. Ugh, ouch, pretty much sums up their feelings right now. Magic rebound is no joke, and they've learned that the hard way. In the heart of a vibrant forest, things are heating up as two students stand in tension. One of them curses Baek Yuseol under his breath, clearly not pleased with the situation. Baek Yuseol, with a nonchalant air, decides to take something else, as if he's on a casual shopping spree through his rival's belongings. A dramatic tada lights up the scene as if Baek Yuseol just pulled a rabbit out of a hat, or something just as shiny. Ta-da! Behold the golden treasure in Baek Yuseol's hand, shining bright like a freshly minted coin. Daydreaming about love, Baek Yuseol muses that if he ever lands a girlfriend, this shiny thing might just make the perfect gift. Ambitious, isn't he? Meet Baek Yuseol, our suave trickster, looking as pleased as Punch with his latest acquisition, twirling it around like a seasoned magician. A flustered shout echoes, "You, when did you?" as someone realizes they've been had by Baek Yuseol's sleight of hand. Baek Yuseol stands his ground, a cheeky grin plastered on his face, as his opponent demands the return of the precious item. With a shrug, Baek Yuseol admits that taking the last one would be a hassle. He chuckles, deciding that he's had his fun and it's time to bounce. As Baek Yuseol makes his exit, a mysterious light appears in the distance, casting an ethereal glow on the surrounding rocks. The other student stares after Baek Yuseol, a mix of awe and irritation in his voice as he stammers, "You!" Amidst a vibrant, mystical forest, a shout of "motherfucker" pierces the air, adding a sprinkle of humor to the unfolding scene. In this enchanted landscape, two uniformed figures wander cautiously as another character lurks nearby, observing silently. With a triumphant chuckle, our main character believes he's hit the jackpot, implying he's found something of great worth. As he navigates the forest, he reflects on the unique dynamics of the dungeon, feeling confident thanks to his adult's experience. Despite his confidence, he can't shake the feeling that something is amiss, questioning his instincts. Standing under the dappled sunlight, he feels a strange sensation, heightening his curiosity and alertness. His senses alert, he feels something unusual, prompting him to question the source. With a sense of urgency, he demands to know where, as the atmosphere is ablaze with vibrant flames, painting the sky in fiery hues. The crackling of fire is almost audible as the scene erupts in a dance of blazing chaos. Amidst this fiery spectacle, we spot a lone figure standing with an air of calmness. His back facing us, he seems to be gazing into the very heart of the flames, almost as if he's having a heart-to-heart with a fire dragon. The intensity of the blaze increases, and our mysterious figure stands with a firm stance, clearly not here for a barbecue. As the inferno rages on, the scene fades into darkness, leaving us with a sense of anticipation and curiosity about what this fiery encounter might unfold. The credits roll, marking the end of this fiery chapter, leaving us with a burning question. Who is this person, and what role does he play in the grand scheme of things? Amidst the green scenery, we catch a glimpse of our character pondering. But am I just feeling things? The forest whispers secrets and has tuning in, trying to catch the cosmic FM. Yeah, nature can be pretty trippy sometimes. Walking through the dense forest, our guy feels something strange from somewhere. He's on alert, looking around, wondering what's about to go down. A blank page with the word "where" hanging in the air. It's like a cliffhanger in real time. The suspense is real, folks. Our hero's face is now visible, eyes wide open and slightly freaked out. He's got that deer in headlights look going on, trying to make sense of the sudden change in the atmosphere. The page is filled with swirling red aura around him. Looks like things are heating up, quite literally. There's a fiery vibe in the air. Boom! There's a fiery explosion. The flames are wild and untamed. It's like someone turned on the stove and forgot to watch the pot. Our dude stands amidst the fire, unfazed like a badass. He's got this cool, I'm not scared stance, holding his ground. The suspense continues with a blank page, only expressing surprise with an exclamation. It's the calm before the storm. His face shows shock, mouth agape, and he's sweating bullets. Whatever's happening, it's got him shook. What on earth is going down? The page explodes with fiery chaos. The words "the fuck" echo the character's bewilderment. It's a full-on fireworks show, and he's caught in the middle. More fiery madness ensues. Everything is ablaze, the heat is on. The scene kicks off with a loud explosion. Colors of red and orange burst through, creating an intense and fiery spectacle. The energy from the blast radiates outwards, filling the frame with a dazzling display of light and power. The screen is momentarily washed in a bright flash, a testament to the explosion's magnitude. A swift landing follows, as someone makes a hasty retreat from the explosive chaos, their feet hitting the ground with urgency. A sigh of relief escapes, as the character realizes just how close they were to becoming toast. As the smoke clears, a young man, dressed sharply in a suit, emerges from the chaos, clutching a stick-like object. Surveying the damage, the once serene forest is now marred by the explosion's aftermath, tendrils of smoke curling into the air. Reflecting on the incident, the young man ponders on the spell's potency that almost spelled disaster. Emerging from the smoke, a mysterious silhouette strides forward, bringing with it an air of mystery and intrigue. The young man stands, slightly bewildered, as the newcomer makes their presence known with an assertive stance. With a hint of disdain, the newcomer addresses the young man. A mysterious girl with long pink and white hair stands in the midst of a forest, holding a staff with a red gem. Her attire suggests she's from a magic academy, and her piercing red eyes hint at her powerful nature. The scene shifts, revealing a shocked young man who recognizes her, exclaiming, "Hongbyun." He seems surprised to see her here, indicating that her presence is unexpected. The young man continues to question why Hongbyun is present, clearly disturbed by her sudden appearance. The two characters finally face each other, the young man holding his own staff. He seems caught off guard by Hongbyun's presence. The young man tries to explain himself, mentioning he didn't take their sticks, and questions her involvement in the matter. Clearly, there's some misunderstanding or conflict between them. Hongbyun responds with a commanding quiet, seemingly unimpressed by the young man's explanation. Her demeanor suggests she's in control of the situation. The young man, now slightly intimidated, reacts as Hongbyun points towards him, accusingly saying "you." The tension between them escalates. "Were you waiting for me to take on all of them so you could take all the sticks from me at once? You before. How can you do that to me?" The conversation is heating up between our unknown character and a young girl with long pink hair, glaring at each other like they're about to square off in a spaghetti western showdown. I am of royal blood. This girl is pulling the royalty card faster than you can say Game of Thrones. Would you look at her? The other character seems unimpressed by her claim to royal status. If you're aware, come at me. Our other character, a young man, challenges the royal girl, clearly not backing down. Since just taking objects from a commoner isn't dignified for a royal, I will defeat you properly and take them from you. The royal girl, with her piercing red eyes, is ready to make this a fair fight, or at least that's what she's claiming. Dignified, my ass. Do you really like robbing a weakling? The guy's got a point, questioning the girl's intentions. A weakling? She says, raising an eyebrow at his self-assessment. I saw you joking around with those bastards from the beginning. The royal girl calls him out, you didn't even use proper magic to face them. The air is filled with tension as someone is being criticized for their magical skills, or lack thereof. The scene transitions to a dense forest where the atmosphere is heavy and mysterious. Enter our mysterious character, a young girl with long white hair and striking pink eyes. Her outfit suggests she's no ordinary traveler. She's on a mission. She is in a rush, mentally noting that if she doesn't want to get in trouble with her mother, she needs to gather points quickly. Her thoughts are interrupted by a sound as if someone is talking nearby. Her senses are on high alert. The voices become clearer, shouting about Baekhyusol running away. It seems like there's some serious drama unfolding nearby. As she peeks from behind the trees, she spots two figures racing through the forest, their urgency palpable. Her eyes widen in recognition. That's someone she knows, perhaps? A closer look at her face reveals her curiosity and concern. She's trying to piece together the situation. The tension in the air is electrifying as the figure of someone running is shadowed by the light filtering through the trees. One of the men, with disheveled brown hair and a determined expression, is clearly in pursuit. His urgency mirrors the situation. The final piece of the puzzle clicks into place. It's Baekhyusol and Raiden's crew causing all this commotion. With a serious expression and her hand gripping a stick, a girl with long flowing hair and fiery red eyes considers her options. Should I attack? She wonders, realizing that even for someone as skilled as she is, taking on 6 people alone might be a bit much. The girl decides on a more strategic approach, opting to let the current fight play out. Her plan? Wait until the dust settles and everyone's too tired to notice her sneaky moves. Once the battle is over and her opponents are out of steam, she intends to make her move, capturing the stick points in one swift action. The scene shifts to a close-up of the girl's intense red eyes, filled with determination. A young man with tousled brown hair and golden eyes is taken aback by the unfolding events. "What the?" he exclaims, clearly surprised. Another character, with a blurred face, seems to be impressed by the commoner in their midst. The young man's golden eyes widen in surprise. He can't believe what's happening in front of him. The commoner, despite being outnumbered, is only using the blink spell. It's a bold move, but it's keeping his opponents on their toes. His opponents, suited up, are spread out in a semicircle, seemingly preparing for their next move. The girl, observing from a distance, muses about her foes. They're not as strong as she is, but their elite mage family backgrounds make them formidable. She considers the commoner's prowess. If he's good enough to handle those bastards, maybe there's more to him than meets the eye. A close-up of her determined face suggests she's made a decision, her lips pressed firmly together, ready to execute her plan. The scene erupts in a fiery explosion, as if someone just dropped a firework the size of a building. It's all sparks and chaos, setting the stage for some serious action. Our protagonist, a young lad with hair that could double as a bird's nest, stands his ground against the fiery onslaught, looking like he's about to dodge the world's angriest bonfire. A quick cut, and we see him diving away, the explosion barely missing him. Talk about playing with fire. And there she is, the mysterious girl with the pink hair that flows like a river of bubblegum, standing amidst the flames like she's just taking a casual stroll. She locks eyes with the young man, her red gaze piercing through the chaos, and you just know there's some serious power behind that calm exterior. Back to our hero, who's probably thinking about how close he just came to becoming a human barbecue. He acknowledges Hongbyeon's dangerous prowess, probably thinking, man, I should have stayed home today. But hey, good thing he trained his intuition, right? Otherwise, he'd be toast. Then, our bubblegum-haired lady seems to be contemplating her next move, maybe thinking, 2 blinks to dodge? Yeah, that's a bit much. As she stands amidst the fiery aftermath, she's pondering, there must be some other way. Because who wouldn't want a plan B in a situation? The scene opens with a fiery backdrop, and a girl with long pink hair and sharp red eyes, sporting a stylish outfit, questions the young man. You're not going to take out your staff? The young man, seemingly puzzled, responds, what are you talking about? You took my staff. The girl, holding a staff, challenges his memory. You must have the basic staff that was given to you when you got in. Our guy has a facepalm moment, realizing, yeah, I forgot about that. In a flashback, he remembers receiving the staff at the entrance ceremony and promptly forgetting about it, thinking, I wouldn't use that staff anyway. The girl, with a slight smirk, accuses him. You are joking, as always. With a serious gaze, she thinks to herself, I'm this desperate, while the intensity of the moment rises. Amidst the flames, the young man stands holding his staff, contemplating the situation. Her thoughts reveal a hint of frustration, but that brainless commoner always jokes like this. Finally, she challenges. The scene is ablaze, and our young hero is sweating buckets, clearly feeling the heat in more ways than one. His eyes are filled with determination, but also a hint of unease. A mysterious woman stands amidst the flames, wielding a staff like she's about to drop some serious magic bars. She's got that "don't mess with me" vibe, all while lamenting her lack of magic skills. The tension amps up as she warns, "If you don't," leaving us hanging on the edge of our seats, wondering what ultimatum she's about to lay down. The fiery scene grows even more intense, with flames swirling around, almost like they're dancing to the beat of this confrontation. She's not backing down, standing firm and fierce, as if the fire itself listens to her command. The young man is still in shock, trying to make sense of the fiery situation. Amidst the chaos, a moment of calm, a stark contrast to the fiery drama before, leaving us curious about what's brewing in the background. With fiery determination and eyes that could pierce through steel, she makes her intentions crystal clear. "I'll really kill you." Yikes, talk about raising the stakes. A close-up on her grip on the staff, showing she's not just talk. She's ready to throw down, and it looks like there's no turning back now. A lingering shot of embers floating. Welcome to the fiery world of Magic Academy's Genius Blinder. We're diving headfirst into a blazing showdown between two powerful individuals. The title sets the stage for a tale of magic, rivalry, and maybe a pinch of genius. As we hit page 24, the heat is on, quite literally. The scene is ablaze, and the action is about to spark up as we find ourselves in the midst of an intense, magical battle. Fire rains down from the sky, painting the scene with reds and oranges. It's getting hot in here, as magic flames fiercely dance around, setting the stage for a dramatic encounter. Meet our two contenders. First up, a red-haired mage, looking all fiery and ready to rumble. She's got that determined look as she stands firm against the inferno, ready to unleash her power. Her resolve is clear. She won't let this day end without crushing the commoner who stands in her path. With a fierce grip on her magical staff, she's ready to bring the heat. The battle intensifies as magical energies clash and the flames grow fiercer. The young man stands amidst the blazing chaos, seemingly unfazed, ready to hold his ground. His expression is one of calm determination. The fiery world around him seems to be merely background noise as he prepares himself for what's to come. Now, things are heating up. The young man's face shows resolve as he gears up for a counterattack, ready to meet the mage's challenge head-on. He won't back down. With a fiery spirit, he channels his energy. A young lad with striking amber eyes finds himself in a sticky situation, staring wide-eyed at a blazing inferno that's about to consume him. It's like his day went from zero to flame on real quick. The fiery backdrop suddenly takes over, leaving nothing but the sound of crackling flames. It's the kind of heat that makes you wish you'd worn sunscreen indoors. The flames don't just simmer, they explode with a vengeance, engulfing everything in their path. Our protagonist's hair dances wildly in the fiery winds as he braces himself. Despite the raging inferno, our guy isn't backing down. He's caught mid-leap, looking like he's about to bust some serious moves to escape the fiery chaos. As his eyes widen in shock, tiny sparks float around him like confetti at a disastrous party. Something's definitely about to go down. An exclamation mark pops into the scene, like a comic book gasp. The tension's rising faster than bread in an oven. The firestorm escalates, transforming into an unstoppable wave of heat. It's like nature's way of saying, "You shall not pass." Amidst the chaos, our hero stands defiant, facing the towering flames. It's the ultimate showdown, man versus fire, and his not backing down. With eyes wide, he realizes the enormity of the attack. It's like trying to dodge raindrops in a hurricane, no easy feat. Has weighing his options, but it feels like he's stuck between a rock and a hot place. What's a hero to do? Suddenly, he hears a sound that cuts. The air is thick with tension as explosive sounds echo in the scene. Flames dance wildly, illuminating the chaos. Our protagonist, a young man with a determined expression, leaps through the fiery blaze, his silhouette stark against the inferno. With agile movements, he soars through the air, seemingly unfazed by the surrounding destruction. Shouting over there, his voice cuts through the crackling flames, full of urgency and focus. His swift movements blur, leaving streaks of motion as he charges forward. A blinding light flashes as he blinks, showcasing his extraordinary speed. Leaving a trail of golden energy, he descends swiftly, his form engulfed in the glowing aura. Landing with a solid thud, he crouches, ready to spring into action once more. An intense explosion erupts, filling the air with scorching brightness, as if the sun itself had descended upon the battlefield. Smoke and heat swirl around him, but he remains undeterred, standing resolute. Amidst the smoldering ruins, he surveys the scene, his eyes reflecting the fire. In a forest ablaze, our young hero stands amidst the chaos, his mind racing with thoughts of past luck and the challenges ahead. His face shows a blend of determination and sweat as he considers the fiery obstacles before him. The protagonist reflects on his past experiences, admitting that luck was on his side before, but this time the stakes are higher. He's bracing himself for a tougher challenge. His thoughts drift to Hong Bion, a formidable fire mage whose presence makes his heart skip a beat. Even getting close to her seems like a perilous endeavor. The scene intensifies as Hong Bion stands amidst the flames, wielding her staff with an aura of undeniable power. Her long, flowing hair and fiery attire make her an imposing figure in this hellish landscape. The hero realizes the danger of getting too close to Hong Bion. Her flames seem to be ready to explode at any moment, a deadly barrier he must consider. Having lost countless PvP battles against fire mages, our protagonist knows firsthand the difficulty of facing such opponents. His eyes reflect the seriousness of the situation as he draws upon his past defeats. As the flames continue to dance around him, the hero's resolve is evident. He's no stranger to this fiery battlefield, but the stakes are higher than ever. In a wide shot, Hong Bion stands amidst the raging inferno, a solitary figure against the fiery backdrop. The flames seem to bow to her command, creating a daunting scene. The protagonist acknowledges Hong Bion's strength, realizing she's much more powerful than she appears. Her abilities are not to be underestimated. The fiery landscape and Hong Bion's presence make for a dramatic scene, with the intensity of the flames seemingly palpable. As the hero watches from afar, he muses about the terrain. If the ground were flat, his defeat would be swift, a stark reminder of the peril he's facing. The scene closes with a focus on Hong Bion's hair, a symbol of her fiery prowess and the danger that lies ahead. The scene is ablaze with fiery intensity as a mysterious girl with piercing red eyes and silver hair stands amidst the flames, staff in hand, declaring "No" with an aura of undeniable power. Floating white streaks hint at mystical energies as she continues, "This wouldn't even be a valid fight." Clearly, she thinks this match is beneath her. The girl, now fully engulfed by the swirling inferno, unleashes an explosion of energy with her staff, asserting dominance over the battlefield. The fire rages on, with blinding flashes and fiery chaos as her power seems limitless. Amidst the fiery storm, the atmosphere begins to shift, with a hint of red mist and intense energy brewing. A young man dressed in a sharp suit stands firm against the fiery backdrop, clutching what seems to be magical batons, ready to challenge the overwhelming force. The page echoes with "but" as the young man's determination becomes palpable, hinting at a potential counterattack. A close-up of the young man's hand gripping the batons tightly signifies his resolve, ready to spring into action. The tension builds as we see the young man's face, eyes burning with determination, ready to confront the infernal challenge. His voice rings out, "Do you think he'll just stand here and do nothing?" marking his refusal to back down against the overpowering odds. With a swift motion, the young man launches himself into action, ready to face. The manhwa throws us straight into an explosive chaos, where everything is ablaze. We're talking fiery, dramatic explosions that light up the entire scene. It's like fireworks on steroids, folks. Boom! The explosion continues, painting the sky in fiery hues. It's like the 4th of July, but with more flair. Sparks fly, debris scatters, and there's no telling what's going to happen next. Amidst the chaos, we see the aftermath of the explosion, with smoke and debris settling down. It's a moment of calm after the storm, but you can bet things are just heating up. Here comes our main dude, running through the flames like a boss. The fiery backdrop makes him look like he's straight out of an action movie. He's got a determined look on his face, ready to face whatever's coming. Zooming past the flames, the intensity is real. It's like he's dodging fireballs left and right, moving faster than a speeding bullet. This guy's got moves. The scene takes a chill pill as the fiery chaos fades away, replaced by a serene blue light. Our main man is sporting some serious glow-up vibes, his eyes shining like he's just leveled up in the game of life. Blue energy swirls around him, adding a mystical vibe to the scene. It's like he's tapped into some secret power or discovered the ultimate cheat code. The energy intensifies, swirling with power and purpose. You can feel the shift as our guy's about to unleash some serious mojo. Get ready for the next level action. With a burst of clarity, our hero exclaims, "I see it!" Clearly, he's onto something big. The blue aura surrounds him as he gears up for what's next. Meet the cool new guy in the blue suit. He's armed and ready, looking sharp and determined. He's got that "I'm gonna save the day" swagger, and he's ready to roll. The scene ends with an ethereal glow, leaving us wondering what's to come. The scene is a hot mess, literally. Flames are bursting everywhere as our hero seems to be caught in a fiery explosion. It's like someone cranked the thermostat up to volcano. The action heats up as our mysterious protagonist is seen soaring through the fiery chaos, looking like a superhero who just got a major power-up. Sparks fly all around, making it look like a rock concert. The fiery backdrop continues, with flames licking the scene as if trying to devour everything in their path. It's all white-hot intensity, setting the stage for the drama to unfold. Enter the surprised character with vibrant red eyes and equally striking hair, exclaiming "No way" with a face that screams disbelief. She's clearly shook by whatever just went down. With disbelief still in the air, the question arises, using a weapon to deflect magic. It's a revelation that has eyebrows raising and minds spinning. Another character, this time with long flowing hair, is seen holding a staff with a red gem, and they're just as shocked, wondering, "That's possible." Clearly, today's full of surprises. Our hero is back in the spotlight, looking like they're ready to take on the world despite the raging inferno. The ground erupts around them, but they stand firm, sword in hand. As the flames rage, the scene transitions to a tranquil white space, a brief calm before the storm resumes. Our protagonist, looking a bit worse for wear, muses about their fading senses. They hold a weapon that's seen better days, surrounded by fiery chaos. It's like they're in the final boss battle of an RPG. The introspection continues as they reflect on the surreal experience of facing a mage, something that feels more real than any keyboard and mouse game. The stakes are high, and this isn't just a game anymore. With determination and a bit of exhaustion, our hero barrels through the fiery lines, looking like they're ready to finish what they started. It's a battle for the ages, one that demands every ounce of strength. The scene closes with a reflection that this is not a game played with a keyboard and mouse. Nope, this is the real deal, and our hero is smack dab in the middle of it. The action is heating up as our protagonist, with his wild brown hair and golden eyes, senses the mana flowing vividly around him. It's like he's got this new sixth sense, able to feel the magic as if he could grab it with his hands. Just when you think things couldn't get more intense, our fiery-eyed heroine steps into view. Her long white hair cascades down as she stands confidently, knowing the tree-filled battlefield is perfect for her fire abilities. She ponders the advantage of her fiery surroundings, realizing that this terrain is ideal for her fire magic. But why stop there? She's ready to crank it up a notch. With determination in her eyes, she decides to send even stronger magic into the fray. The air is thick with anticipation as her magic begins to swirl. The flames around her dance wildly as she grips her staff, channeling her power. Her focus is unwavering, and it's clear she's not holding back. The scene shifts, and we see the young man caught in the fiery maelstrom, his expression one of surprise and determination. He's ready to face whatever magic she throws his way. Surrounded by swirling fire, he braces himself for the impact of her powerful magic. In the midst of an intense battle, our protagonist is deep in thought, struggling to maintain his defense. He knows he can't just keep defending forever, as the pressure builds in this fiery arena. Clinging to the side of a wall, he looks determined and a bit sweaty, probably from both the heat and the pressure. He's got a plan in mind, gripping onto some magic sticks that could be the key to his next move. Hes thinking, I need to use these magic sticks to destroy Hongbyun's magic shield somehow. It's like Hes just realized his next step in this intense showdown. As the fiery chaos swirls around him, he's got his game face on, ready to make his move. The tension is palpable as he takes a running leap, the flames adding a dramatic flair to the scene. With a fierce determination, he launches himself into action, exclaiming, "Now!" as he makes his daring move. With a burst of energy, he charges forward, clutching the magic sticks tightly, ready to take on whatever comes next. Suddenly, there's a blink as his magic sticks activate, lighting up the scene with their power. The magic sticks unleash a wild burst of energy, cutting through the fiery chaos with blazing speed. In an epic display, our hero and his mysterious opponent clash amidst a whirlwind of flames, each move more intense than the last. As the fiery-haired girl appears startled, her red eyes wide with shock. A luminous aura surrounds her, setting the stage for a magical showdown. A swirl of vibrant energy encircles the scene, intensifying the atmosphere with its fierce glow. Her lips part in a whisper, the tension palpable as the magic swirls around her. Suddenly, a powerful spell is unleashed. Lighter crash echoes through the air, signaling the start of a magical assault. Standing amidst the swirling magic, the girl wields her staff with determination, ready to face off against her opponent. The intricate magic circle beneath her feet glows ominously, reflecting the intensity of the spell being cast. A narrative voice explains the gravity of the situation. This is the magic used by fire-class bishops that engage in close combat. The scene shifts to the boy, his eyes wide but steady, as he comprehends the imminent explosion within a 2-meter radius. A glimpse of the boy's outfit, hinting at his readiness and resilience against the magical attack. Despite the danger, the boy remains composed, pondering, but with a hint of defiance. His inner monologue reveals a sense of familiarity with the situation. I've experienced this a ton of times too. Our scene bursts into action with a powerful, long-haired sorceress standing atop a glowing red magic circle. She's wielding a staff like a boss, unleashing an epic spell that lights up the room. Her opponent, a young dude with reddish-brown hair, counters her attack with equal fervor. The air around them is practically sizzling with magic as their powers collide in a fiery display. Close-up of the sorceress' intense red eyes as she focuses on the battle. Her determination is as fiery as her magic. The sorceress' expression shifts slightly, revealing a hint of concern or surprise. Something's caught her off guard. The young man's foot hits the ground hard, showing he's not backing down. He's all in, ready to face whatever comes next. A powerful strike lands, sending shockwaves through the air. This battle's heating up faster than a summer day in the desert. The young man charges forward, pouring everything he's got into his next attack. Sparks fly as his power meets the sorceress' defenses. There is a loud, echoing boom as their magic collides, creating a dazzling explosion of colors and energy. Purple energy starts to fade away, leaving an echo of the powerful clash that just took place. The dust hasn't settled yet, though. The sorceress, looking surprised, exclaims, "No way!" Her eyes wide, she seems to realize something unexpected has happened. Her disbelief continues as she processes the outcome of their magical clash. Whatever just happened, the scene is electrifying as the sharply dressed man lands a staggering blow on the mysterious girl with white hair. The background explodes into a whirlwind of colors, emphasizing the impact of their clash. The power of the man's attack sends the girl flying through the air, her form silhouetted against a blaze of fiery hues. She's clearly caught off guard by the sheer force. The girl, now visibly shaken, struggles to regain her composure. Her long white hair contrasts with the golden backdrop, hinting at her hidden strength. With a determined look, the girl clutches her staff tightly, preparing for a counterattack. Her attire, a deep maroon robe, flutters around her, highlighting her resolve. The page is stark, emphasizing the silence after the storm. The echo of the battle's intensity still resonates in the air, leaving a moment of anticipation. A glimpse of the man, partially revealed, hints at his calm demeanor post-battle. His presence is felt even in the minimal frame, suggesting his confidence. The girl, seen from behind, rises from her position, ready to face her opponent once more. The tension between them is palpable. With a victorious smirk, the man declares his triumph, "I won." His words hang in the air, filled with a mix of satisfaction and challenge. Both characters sit facing each other amidst the serene forest, their battle seemingly resolved. The girl's staff lies beside her, symbolizing a temporary truce. The girl's eyes, a vivid red, reveal her inner turmoil and determination. Despite her defeat, there's a fire in her gaze. A close-up of the girl's face shows her frustration and reluctance to accept defeat as she utters "Kyuk." Her expression tells a story of resilience and strength. The atmosphere is thick with mystery as a young man, clad in a sharp school uniform, confronts a mysterious figure seated on the ground. The figure is cloaked in an aura of curiosity, gripping a staff adorned with an unusual orb. Our young hero poses the burning question, just, "Who are you?" The enigmatic figure, with an air of nonchalance, replies, "What else? Just a normal student." But we know better, right? There's nothing normal about this scene. The camera zooms in on our protagonist's golden eyes, filled with suspicion and intrigue. With a touch of impatience, he mutters, "Anyway," signaling he's ready for some real answers. His voice cuts through the silence, demanding, "Stop hiding and come out," as if he's addressing more than just the mysterious figure. Our protagonist's gaze shifts, scanning the forest for any lurking secrets. A single word hangs in the air, flame, echoing with a sense of urgency and importance. A young girl emerges from the shadows, dressed in a similar school uniform, her eyes reflecting determination and mystery. The girl's attire matches the young man's, suggesting a shared destiny or purpose. The scene fades, leaving us with unanswered questions and a thirst for more revelations. The credits roll, reminding us where we can continue this thrilling adventure.